Alright, what's up guys? Blake Moore Motoring coming at you today with my first video. So, I just got this GoPro camera, or at least I say that I just got it, but I have a little bit of a backstory behind it that maybe some of you guys will at least get to find funny. So, I'm going to go ahead and set the camera up in a spot that I think will be a good angle for you to watch me drive, and I'm going to cruise home because I'm kind of on a time crunch now, and I'll talk to you a little bit about picking up the camera and hopefully a little bit about picking up on starting my channel. Alright guys, we're taking off now. If you guys hear things rattling and smacking around in my car, it's probably just the thousands of pieces of packaging that I have laying around everywhere from picking up all this GoPro equipment. But I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it, almost like a vlog, and tell you kind of the little story today of picking up the camera. So right now it is 12:10, and I set off to pick up this camera this morning at 9 o'clock, and it didn't go super well for me. I mean, I was pretty happy. I picked up the camera. I got the GoPro Silver Hero 7 that shoots at 4K 30. So I decided to do the silver rather than the black edition, just because one of my friends told me that YouTube defaults all their videos to 4K 30. It doesn't accept 4K 60, so I don't know if that's true or not. Don't quote me on that, but like I said, he's one of my buddies and he's pretty credible with technology, so I went along with it and picked up the silver for a pretty good price, paying with tax and everything. I got it for $242. So I thought that was pretty good. And then I went over to Best Buy and I got some mounts and stuff. That's kind of where it killed me. I know that all the mounts are going to be super useful, but I dropped $97 just on mounts after dropping $242 on the camera. Which I know for YouTube, a lot of you guys have setups that cost way more than what I'm even at right now. But where the fun really starts is I went back to the small Walmart in my town, hoping to pick up, I don't know what this cluster of stuff going on in front of me is, but anyway, I went to pick up an SD card for my GoPro because I forgot to get that whenever I bought it, and I unpackaged it, maybe hoping that it came with one, but I kind of knew that it did not. And so I go in, I buy this SD card. I bought one for like $10. It was like a 32 gigabyte SanDisk. I don't really know any of the specs on it because I've done got it at home right now. But long story short, I walked out to my car and opened the packaging to put the SD card into my camera, and I dropped the little SD chip, which is super small, and it went down under the seat of my car, and I looked for probably 10 to 15 minutes in the parking lot just for this little card. Everybody's staring at me like I'm an idiot, like upside down in my car, looking at every angle with my flashlight, and I cannot find this card. So I decided, whatever, I'll just eat $10, you know, like, stuff happens. And at least maybe it'll make some of you guys watching this laugh. But I go back in and I was like, you know, I'm mad, I'm not gonna drop another $10. There was an SD card, 32 gig SanDisk of a different spec for it was like $7. So I went ahead and picked that one up, and you know, now I'm already $350 in the hole buying this camera for the day. And I come out, I put that in, I start trying to record for you guys, and about 20 seconds in, it's telling me to format the SD card, and I keep messing with that in the parking lot. Finally, I decide I've sat in Walmart's parking lot messing with my GoPro for an hour and a half. It's time to just go home, see if I can sit down at the kitchen table, get it figured out, and I'll find a better time to film for you guys. Well, unfortunately, I get home and I got tired of looking up YouTube videos and decided I'll just call GoPro customer service. And I really didn't want to be that guy. I try to be pretty technologically this thing was giving me fits. And pretty much the first thing they tell me whenever I answer the phone and tell them what's going on with the GoPro is she's like, oh, yeah, that's not supposed to be happening, which kind of freaked me out at first because I'm like, is my GoPro busted that I just bought? Like, which would have been no big deal. I would have returned it, but at the same time I was like, that kind of sucks that I bought a brand new GoPro camera and it's not working. But anyway, I come to find out that my SD card was not supported by the camera, which I didn't know. If I'm being honest, I've never done this. This is my first time with a GoPro, so I just bought an SD card and thought I was ready to rock, and that was not the case. So hopefully maybe this video can help some of you guys out who's thinking about buying a GoPro and starting a YouTube channel like I did, because it was a headache. And like I said, started at 9 o'clock, it's 12:15 now. I don't live in a large city. It's not hard to get around town and buy what you need, but I've wasted the majority of my day before I got to go to work here in an hour trying to get this GoPro to work, and just now starting filming. So there's the end of that. So guys, now that my rant's over and I'm not too far from home, I thought I'd quickly just hit on a little bit about my channel. So Blake Moore Motoring. I'm sitting here in my Blues Clues 2002 2-valve Mustang GT, which is going to be what most of the channel is about currently. I decided to go with the name Blake Moore Motoring rather than adding Mustang somewhere in my name, because I do have a love for all cars out there, and I don't know if I'll own a Mustang forever whenever I have this, or at least as long as this channel's going. I will say that I won't keep it secret that my next car will definitely be a Mustang. I'm really trying to get a hold of a 2013, 2014 track pack Mustang. I really want to get it in red, but I'll go into a different video on all my plans for that 5.0 Mustang, because I've been planning it now for a little while. But I'm in no hurry, because the 2-valve that I own now, I haven't owned for a real long amount of time, and it puts a smile on my face every day still. So I'm going to continue to have my fun with this car, and I think that it's been a really great car to me, and it'll make it that much better whenever I do get that 5.0, because I think I'll appreciate that car that much more. Alright guys, pulling up to the house now. Like I said, I'm kind of on a time crunch. I was hoping to make a little bit more of a video than I have, but I'm planning to pick this up. Possibly I might, after work, take you guys along and just on the drive home from work chat to you guys a little bit more about the channel. But I know that tomorrow I'm definitely going to pick it up. I'd like to start out by telling you guys what I have done to this Mustang so far, and kind of let you see it to understand where it's at and give you more of a backstory on the car. Alright guys, what's up? I'm talking to you right now on my lunch break at work. I'm taking a quick 30-minute lunch break and being excited that today is the first day I got the camera. I figured maybe I'd take you guys along, because I am heading somewhere that all of you Mustang owners probably hang out a lot at. Give you a little dramatic pause to try to guess what that is. And it is the gas station. Oh man, they got the Monte Carlo. Alright guys, pulling in to get my gas. You fill up my tank on the passenger side, because that's where you fill up all fast cars. JZ Garage, you probably don't know anything about that. Alright guys, I'm on my way back to work now. Something I wanted to talk to you guys about on the way is that on Saturday the 20th, which I'm hoping to have this video out before then, but we'll see. Me and JZ Garage are going to be going up to Alton, Illinois to go to the 42nd annual Mustang Cruising, I believe it is. So looking forward to that. Try to get a lot of good footage, because it is a decent ride up there. What's going on guys? It's the next day. We're picking up the video. Last night I told you guys that I might catch up with you after work. That didn't happen. I decided to go ahead and just do a pull instead. Insert the clip. Alright guys, so I am on my way to spray off my car for the car show tomorrow. But without further ado, let me introduce to you Blues Clues 2-valve. What is going on, guys? So today, finally, I'm gonna be giving you my mod list on my 02 Mustang GT, so we'll get right into it. Here is Blues Clues Setting Pretty. Starting out, I'm gonna go with mods that help me with performance, and then we'll go cosmetic. We don't have a whole lot done to this car. I haven't really decided how big just yet my plans are, but I'm gonna tell you where I'm at right now. Okay guys, I'm going to go in order of when I got these parts installed. So the first thing I did whenever I bought this car is I got the SLP Loudmouth 1 catback. That made the car have a really aggressive sound. It was really loud whenever I would accelerate, and it had a decent tone on decelerating, but whenever I was cruising, I didn't feel like the exhaust was loud enough. The next performance mod that I did get on the car was the BBK Off-Road X-Pipe. It gave the exhaust a really throaty sound, and it is very, very loud. You can hear me coming from miles away. Everywhere I go, somebody's always got a comment on my exhaust. So the third performance mod that I did on Blues Clues was I got a Bama X4 tuner, and I got this tuned on 93 through Bama. I have got my tune revised twice now, and I finally think that the car is running very close to perfect. So that really woke up the car. I think it pulls a lot harder, and if I had to just kind of guesstimate, I would say crank horsepower right now I'm probably pushing about 285 maybe, which is pretty good compared to the stock 260. And last but not least, to wake up this 2-valve motor, I went with an Air Raid cold air intake that I will open up and show you guys. Okay, going into my cosmetic mods, one of the first things I did is I got rid of that ugly honeycomb grill, and I went ahead and went with this Mach 1 style grill. I think that gives the front end a really great look, especially whenever I tied that in with my latest cosmetic mod, which was the Mach 1 chin spoiler. I apologize for the dirty front bumper. That's from going to the car show yesterday and riding through the night. I've got these 2010 GT500 style wheels on my car that I bought from JZ Garage. They are a staggered setup with 10 inches wide in the back. Right now I'm running Sumitomo tires, 275 by 40 in the rear, and I believe it's 255, yeah, 255 by 45 in the front. In the rear from American Muscle, I bought these chrome bumper inserts. I fell in love with that look on a Mustang that was a 2-valve that I seen in high school that one of my buddies had. So I was really excited to get that chrome in my bumpers. Another recent install was the shorty antenna. Now my car no longer looks like an RC car going down the road. Alright guys, and last but not least, like I said, not a whole lot done to this thing just yet, is I installed this Sony XAV100 stereo system. I like this a lot. It works really well with the Apple CarPlay, and it's really nice now because I can do the calling in my car with Bluetooth connected. And one time when it's night, I'll try to get you some really good footage of it, because I got a background set as a Mustang symbol, and it looks really, really good when you first turn on the car. It really is a very nice hello every time you get into this car. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up me introducing my car to you and today's video. I hope you guys like and subscribe. I'm hoping to bring you guys a lot more content soon. Thank you very much for watching.